Be smart with your money and invest in these coins. Bitcoin has not only set the bar for cryptocurrencies by rolling in a wave of decentralized peer-to-peer networks, but it has also become the most popular token, leaving an ever-growing army of followers and spin-offs in its wake. Keep in mind that when it comes to your hard-earned cash, we don't claim to be financial experts. So at the end of the day, it's entirely up to you what you do with the information we provide in our content. In this video, we'll discuss 7 cryptocurrencies that are potentially better alternatives to Bitcoin, earning them the title of altcoins. Before we go any further, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel to learn more about the crypto space. Let's take a step back and define terms like cryptocurrency and altcoin before diving into some of the Bitcoin alternatives. In its simplest meaning, a cryptocurrency is a type of virtual or digital currency that takes the form of tokens or coins. Alternatively, cryptocurrencies fashioned after Bitcoin are known as altcoins and have commonly attempted to portray themselves as better or revised versions of Bitcoin. 7 alternatives to Bitcoin. Before moving on to some of the most popular digital currencies that aren't Bitcoin, it's important to note that our list isn't entirely comprehensive and that there could, of course, be better alternatives than the ones we'll talk about today. Don't come at us later. One reason for this is that as of April 2022, there are over 18,000 different cryptocurrencies. Obviously, we won't be able to include all of them in a single video. Regardless, we've chosen the best of the bunch. At least that's what we think. With that being said, let's kick off our list. Ethereum. Ethereum, which was founded in 2015 and is presently the second largest digital currency by market value behind Bitcoin, is first on our list. Ether's market valuation is less than half that of Bitcoin, currently trading at roughly $2.963 per Ether. How high can the price of Ether rise? Despite the difficulty of forecasting in a highly volatile market, most analysts think that Ether might break the $4,000 mark by the end of this year. But how high can it go from there? Well, that depends on a number of things that might influence its worth in the long run. By the end of 2022, Coinpedia anticipates an incredibly high price of $10.872, and this might actually happen if Ethereum's transition to Ethereum 2.0 is successful. The new changes might make Ethereum more reasonable for users to mint and build goods, as the current service costs for using Ethereum are extremely pricey, which is why so few people are interested in it right now. But that'll change as soon as their update rolls out, so don't count it out yet. You never know, maybe it'll be number 1 next month or next year. Litecoin. Following Ether in the race for best altcoin is Litecoin, which is known as the silver to Bitcoin's gold. Litecoin is built on an open source decentralized worldwide payment network that can easily be decoded by any decent computer system. And no, a Core 2 Duo system from 2010 isn't decent. Litecoin is similar to Bitcoin in so many ways, but the 2 features that make it better are that it generates blocks faster and that it has a faster transaction verification time. This essentially means that you can carry out trades much faster. According to wallet investors, long-term growth is expected, with the currency predicted to touch $321 by 2027. What's more, your potential profits are predicted to increase by more than 200% after a 5-year investment. It's not quite as awesome as Ethereum, but it's still amazing. Cardano. Next up, we have Cardano, a cryptocurrency developed by engineers, mathematicians, and cryptography gurus using a research-based strategy. Cardano aspires to be the world's go-to financial operating system by producing DeFi products comparable to Ethereum's and delivering solutions for blockchain linking, voter fraud, and legal contract tracking, among other things. Cardano currently has a market value of $30.4 billion, and one ADA is worth about 90 cents as we speak. It's closer to $1 than it has ever been before. But is it a good point in time to invest in Cardano? According to CoinDex's short-term 88 crypto price projection, it might drop by roughly 2% to 88 cents in May. Meanwhile, according to Wallet Investor's 88 coin price prediction, things are a little bit more optimistic, predicting that the average price of ADA will reach $1.85 in the next 12 months and $5.57 by April 2027. Polkadot. Similar to Cardano, Polkadot is yet another coin that aims to provide connectivity with other blockchains. Its protocol essentially connects permissioned and permissionless blockchains, as well as oracles, allowing systems to work under one roof. This not only makes things easier for everybody, but since there'll be less processing involved, your trades will be executed faster this way. Polkadot currently has a market value of around $18 billion, and one DOT is currently trading at $18.32. According to coin price forecast, the price might climb up to $20 by the end of this year and to $19 per token by the middle of 2022. If the coin stays on its upwards trajectory, by 2023, the coin could be worth $27. So if you invest in it now, you have a chance to get a 40% return on your investment. But don't just take our word for it though. Do some thorough research on it first. All we're really here to do is to point you in a direction. Bitcoin Cash. Moving on with our list, at number 5 is Bitcoin Cash, one of the first and most popular byproduct of the original Bitcoin code. And it has a long history in the altcoin world. For those of you who are new to cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin Cash is the less expensive and more accessible version of Bitcoin. With its potential, this crypto asset has a strong chance of being one of the most desirable cryptocurrencies to buy this year. With BCH, the size of Bitcoin's 1 megabyte block size is increased up to 32 megabytes with the intention of allowing bigger blocks to store more transaction data, thereby increasing transaction speed. It's really all about speed in the crypto space. The quickest one takes the win. Always. As of April 21st, BCH currently has a market capitalization of roughly $6.1 billion and a value per token of $320. According to coin price forecast, the price of BCH might rise to $360 by the second quarter of 2022 and $500 by the end of 2024. BCH is expected to maintain its upward trend from the second quarter of this year, but the price of BCH in 2022 will ultimately be determined by the cryptocurrency's general attitude over the coming months. Stellar, XLM. Our sixth choice is Stellar. It's an open blockchain network that connects financial institutions together to make enormous transactions and give financial solutions. In simpler words, the huge transactions between banks and investment firms, which used to take several days, include a number of middlemen, and cost a lot of money, can now be completed almost instantly with no intermediaries and for only a fraction of the cost. Piqued your interest, have I? As of April 21st, 2022, Stellar has a market capitalization of roughly $4.8 billion and is valued at around 19 cents. Stellar's price performance increased slightly in early 2020 compared to 2018 and 2019, then plummeted again during the pandemic to a low of 0.03 cents on the dollar. But it was still substantially more valuable than it was during its first 2 years. The currency grew steadily last year with occasional brief corrections. The Stellar XLM price is expected to skyrocket in the coming years, according to Trading Beasts, and the average price is predicted to be about 42 cents by the end of 2024. Dogecoin. Doge. Last but not least, Dogecoin, dubbed the original meme coin, made a fuss last year when its price spiked. This was probably due to some prominent enterprises like the Dallas Mavericks, Kronos, and most importantly, SpaceX, accepting the currency as a means of payment. Dogecoin currently has a market valuation of $17 billion, and one Doge is worth roughly 13 cents, making it the 13th biggest cryptocurrency today. According to the current trend, it could take several years before the average Dogecoin price reaches $1. But thanks to the recent big sell-off in the crypto market, a one-year Dogecoin prediction according to Wallet Investor indicates that the short-term average price of Doge will reach 27 cents by the end of this year and 78 cents by 2027. With innovative developments and a market value of more than $1.75 trillion combined, to say the cryptocurrency industry has evolved dramatically in the last decade is an understatement. Because the majority of cryptocurrencies today are derived in some way from Bitcoin, anybody can copy and alter the code to create their own new currency with superior features or market-driving factors. For example, Dogecoin was a meme-based joke coin that gained popularity after the world's richest man and Twitter's new head honcho, Elon Musk, endorsed it on social media. There are over 18,000 additional cryptocurrencies to select from besides Dogecoin and the ones we highlighted today. But for now, these 7 are probably the safest choices. But of course, you're welcome to explore the market with coins that rank lower. But remember that the lower you go, the higher the chances there are of the coin falling and you losing your investment. If you found this video helpful, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for future videos. Please also leave a comment below to tell us which altcoin is your favorite and why. If you want to know about another honorable mention that we couldn't include in today's video, click on the pop-out banner to watch our video on Shiba Inu.